Hi guys, as I promised, I am back with a video to show you my finished objects, FFOs, in cross stitch. This is the first one of them. I actually haven't showed this to you on this channel yet because I picked this one up in May and I finished it end of June. Sorry, not July, June. This is called Summer Lantern and it's by Elena Lartsova. You can get the pattern on mybobbin.com. I do apologize. My 3-year-old daughter is here and she's playing as I'm recording. I wanted to show you all my FFOs in daily light, so she is awake at this time and yeah, I just have no other way of recording this, so I hope you can forgive me for any noise in the background. So like I said, this is a Summer Lantern. It's one of 4 designs in this series. There is a lantern for each season and I have all of them and I'm planning to stitch all of them. I really love how this one turned out. It took me about maybe 15 days or so to stitch it. It's quite heavily backstitched, as you can see. You're gonna have my daughter's songs in the background. Apologies. I framed it myself. It was framed at home by myself. It's just a cheap frame. I bought a few of the same frames with the intention to frame all of these lanterns in the same way. So yeah, this is my first FFO, and let's move on to the next one. I came outside to show you the next FFO because just the light is better, and yeah, my daughter was being very loud as well, so I moved outside. So this is the Rose Hip Summer Sampler by Owl Forest Embroidery. I got it professionally framed in the local framers, and this is how it looks. Just look at the detail in the frame as well. The golden piece inside adds a lot of charm to this piece. I really like how it looks on the wall because it's hanging on the wall in my living room right now. The frame is quite thick, but I don't mind. It's great. Yeah, I finished this piece back in February this year and I got to frame it in May, I believe. And yeah, I just love how the frame made this piece look so majestic, so much bigger than it really is, because the frame is a good bit bigger on each side, so it makes the piece look actually so huge. This is my hand for comparison. Like, look, it's quite big. So yeah, this is my second FFO. So let's move on to the next one. 2 more FFOs. These are Mill Hill Kids. I framed this one recently. I stitched and framed this. You haven't seen it on this channel. This is called, I think, Cut Flowers by Mill Hill. And yeah, it's heavily beaded. I framed this one on my own at home in these frames from Amazon. This one is Cappuccino. It's one of the coffee series ones, and I also framed it myself at home in the same kind of frame. If you look closely, the frames are slightly different color. They came like that from Amazon. Unfortunately, they were both described as white, but clearly they are not the same color. This one was framed before this one, so it's not like the frame got more yellow over time. It's just, yeah, it's a new frame. Both of them are newish. Well, this is newer and it's actually more yellow. So yeah, it's just look, it doesn't look that bad on the wall, but it's still slightly annoying for me. This one is a stitch from last year, actually. I haven't showed it to you from on this channel, but why not show it to you? Look at the lovely beads. They are behind glass because I do like to finish my stitching. I like to frame it with glass. Some people frame it without glass, but to be honest with you, I am not bothered to take my pieces out and wash them. Well, I can't wash these anyway because they're on perforated paper, so they would fall apart. But I like to protect them with glass so that they don't get so dusty. Yeah, I'm very pleased with these. So during the time when I wasn't recording, I also managed to frame the cross stitch of the Polish Pope that I sent to my granny. I don't have it here physically with me, but I will post some pictures how it turned out. I also got it framed professionally, and I chose a golden frame for it. It turned out really nicely. My granny is so pleased with it, so that makes me happy. And I also managed to stitch and finish 2 bookmarks, which I also don't have here with me, so I'm going to insert some pictures here so you can see. And yeah, I have a couple more projects to show you, but I have to go upstairs because they are upstairs. So let's go, I'll show them to you now. And this one is called Primrose, and it's a kit by Povitrulia. It's a Ukrainian designer that kindly gifted this one to me. I stitched it and I also framed it on my own at home in quite a cheap frame, but it looks okay, I think. I stitched this one on 32 count Belfast linen. I swapped the 8 that came in the kit just because there's so much background that is unstitched, and I wanted it to look a little bit nicer. So this is how it looks. It looks a little bit like I didn't iron it properly, or like maybe I didn't stretch it properly, which I thought I did, but maybe it got a little bit loose. Linen behaves in a different way, so maybe that's why. I might have to reframe this at some point, but I'm going to leave it for now. So yeah, this is another of my FFOs, and I'm quite pleased with it. It looks very pretty, so yeah, I'm happy with this one. And here is another of my FFOs. This is a pattern by Crocette Agogo. I stitched this one last year, and it waited about a year to be fully finished. It's a little bit wonky because it was my very first time of making a cushion, like making the pin cushion. This is the back of it. I did it on the sewing machine, and then I used a ladder stitch to stitch the rest, the opening back up. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm still happy with it. So I hope my next attempt of making a cushion will be a little bit better, but I don't think it's too bad. And last but not least, excuse the state of these. They haven't been washed or ironed yet. These are some mini Christmas related stitches. Some of them are like free kits from the World of Cross Stitching magazine. Some are patterns from the World of Cross Stitching or Cross Stitcher magazines. I can't remember at the moment. This one I stitched last year and I haven't done anything with it. I'll tell you what I'm planning to do with those. And this was a free kit. Merry Christmas with a wooden charm like this. It's supposed to be a card, and it's going to be a card most likely, but not yet. I'll tell you in a second. This one is, I think it's by Duran Jones, and this one was from a World of Cross Stitching magazine. The pattern, I mean, little gnome. And the last one is Popcorn the Bear, and this was a kit from the World of Cross Stitching magazine. I stitched this one without these snowflakes because first of all they are barely visible, and second of all this is going to be made into a Christmas card. So my friend Alexandra from the channel Handy Hand Show has made like a charity event kind of thing. So a lot of Polish Flosstubers, not only Flosstubers, but a lot of Polish stitchers are stitching like a little motif that could be made into a Christmas card, and then we're all gonna send them to Alexandra, and she's gonna make Christmas cards from them, and then she is going to sell those, and the money she gets from the sales, that'll all be given to the charity. So that's very nice gesture, very nice purpose. So I just wanted to show you all of these mini finishes that I still need to make a little bit more presentable. But yeah, here it is. Here you have it. All my FFOs and finishes. I'm going to go now before my daughter becomes any more noisy. She has her books and toys here, that's why you can hear all that noise. Yeah, I'm sorry that this video was a bit rough, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Let me know which one was your favorite project. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. And of course, I forgot to mention one. This is Forest by Emma Congdon from the book Cross Stitch for the Earth. And I also managed to finish this into a frame. I gifted it to my friend, so I don't physically have it anymore. But this is how it looks, and I'm very happy with the result.